What's up guys, Coach Albis here. We're talking about knees and knee health. Let's learn how to keep those knees healthy. The fundamental pattern at the knee joint is rotation, believe it or not, because this bone right here, the tibia, leads up to this bony kind of big part underneath, right underneath the kneecap, that if you rotate that bone, you realize that that controls the knee stuff, right? It controls some of that hamstring tissue, the stuff on the back here. And so knowing whether or not your knee can rotate internally and externally and how much you have can be very beneficial. So just kind of looking at this rotation, kind of palpating that bony part, the big bony part right above this long bone tibia right here, and just palpating it as you're rotating. You can feel that rotation go from side to side, and as you can see here, I have more external rotation than I do internal rotation right now at this side. So it behooves me to kind of warm up the tissue that's around it by rotating side to side slowly. And then from there, what I can do is I can take it into a little bit of a stretch. So I can pull it closer to me, and I can take the outside of this foot and I can just try to rotate a little bit further, or go into internal rotation a little bit further until I feel some stuff pulling or stretching on the outside of this tissue here, right? And I might want to hold that for about a minute or two, preferably 2 minutes, just to give all this tissue time to adapt. And then right after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tissue to work, right? That stretched tissue, I'm going to put it to work by doing a Pale's contraction. So I'm going to keep this hand right where it is, in this position, blocking my foot, while my foot is going to, or my whole bone here is going to try to rotate in this direction externally against the hand that's blocking it. So I'm going to ramp up that tension, right, little by little, kind of creating more and more force as I'm pressing into my own hand here. And I'm going to do that for about 30 seconds, with the last 10 seconds creating a really nice strong contraction, my greatest, safest effort. And then right after I do that, I'm going to sniff some air into my stomach and do the opposite and peel the foot away from my hand in this direction as hard as I can, going right into my greatest, safest effort for about 30 seconds. And then that way I can tell these tissues that I want to start keeping some of that range of motion. That's a way of kind of getting that nervous system to allow for there to be more range of motion. You just can't stretch the tissue, you gotta put that tissue to work. So I hope that's helpful for you. Give it a try, see how this tissue feels as you're rotating it, and see how it feels when you put it into a stretch. I'm Coach Albis. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, take care. Take care.